Everybody, welcome back. This is What Elon Said with Kevin and Mark, and today is March 22nd, and we cover everything that Elon Musk says on Twitter and in interviews. So let's dive right in and see what he said today. So we have Twitter up here, and we'll start where we left off. So first up, we have a tweet from Shibatoshi Nakamoto that is a meme picture, maybe just a picture. I guess I wouldn't go as far as to call it a meme. But it just says, if no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it, then how bad can it be? That's an interesting thought there. And Elon responds with, okay, maybe I should play League then. So not sure if he was in the middle of something and feeling the pull to play video games. But I guess he was thinking to himself, well, yeah, you're right. If no one's coming from the future to stop me, then yeah, it can't be too bad.
Yeah, I think someone before that said, Elon, if Elon stops playing League, then will his future be destroyed or something?
Yeah, well, we have Pope of Muscanides says, so this is how the world ends. With you going back in time to prevent yourself from playing League and causing a time paradox when you meet yourself, destroying all of reality. You got a kick out of that. I guess that reminded me of Back to the Future Part 2, right? Like Doc.
Yes.
Talking about how we can have a time continuum obliteration or something. I don't remember.
That's right.
But an interesting thought experiment there.
This is interesting. Is this a has the spiral? Was this actually a book that was made?
Don't know. It looks like it's from the set of the like Loki show.
Oh yes.
Could be. But it does look pretty authentic. Like, what is this? U.S. Robots and Mechanical Men Incorporated.
Yeah, it's Connexity. It's very funny. Everyone's gonna look for it. It'll sell out on Amazon, even if it's fake.
Yeah. Can always count on Shibatoshi Nakamoto to get Elon going about something. And he even says here, anyone arguing in replies on this tweet desperately needs to touch grass. You goofies. So, I don't know. Interpret that as you will.
And the craziness continues.
Yeah.
This one is big. We're going to be most likely talking about this quite a bit on our next episodes tomorrow. That Elon says he's excited to hand over the first production cars made by Giga Berlin Brandenburg tomorrow. So, which is today now. And that should be a great event. So looking forward to seeing it. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of questions as to whether there'd be a live stream of it. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping to see some footage of the ceremonies there.
Yes.
I think there'll be a lot of excited folks. And we may have something new that Elon has to say, or that he said.
That he said, yes. Yeah. That is what I'm definitely looking forward to see. It's a strange time. You don't know what he's going to say, but he might make a speech. If he does make a speech, that'll be significant. You never know.
Yeah. Something for us to catch up on and to cover on this channel. So we'll see what happens. I guess a few more hours. Would you say 6 o'clock? That's about 2 there.
I'm guessing. Yeah. That's usually when he has his events, but I don't know. Maybe it is earlier, as you said.
Yeah.
Could be happening right now.
I don't know where he finds the energy. It's like he's going to have to do it before the jet lag sets in, I guess. Just running on adrenaline.
That's right.
All right. Next up here, we have Dan Ives, who's a Tesla bull, we all know. But he says, tomorrow, Musk will officially cut the red ribbon on the Giga Berlin factory, with Tesla now establishing a major manufacturing factory within Europe. We view the opening of Giga Berlin as one of the biggest strategic endeavors for Tesla over the last decade. Output expanding is key. And Elon responds and says, makes a huge difference to capital efficiency to localize production within a continent. So Not only will it get cars on the road in Europe, but it will help with cost efficiencies there.
Yeah, it's just getting more efficient. You'll see a flood of Teslas in Europe now. So rather than a limited number that come over across the water. So great news across the board.
Yep. Bullish signs. All right.
Next, we have a quick, just a funny one that so Ashley Vance said that, sometimes Google Translate is might be having a go at the Russian space chief. And he just had funny, nonsensical stuff that they said about chicken and just weird translations that everyone got a kick out of. So that's
demagoguery
just like a funny thing.
Demagoguery of a boa constrictor with a chicken.
The chicken.
That they were lucky to meet on a narrow path.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is this like a real snapshot? It looks pretty real. But
yeah, so you don't know if they're just doing like told to say weird things or it's just translated weird. I don't know. It's very strange. I don't understand how the chief. I can't imagine that a scientific head would speak like that, but you never know. It makes no sense. So just something amusing that was posted. We'll see how that relationship develops. I know that at the moment, they did launch a number of new cosmonauts, and that they did say that they will bring back the American astronaut. For now, we'll see what happens.
To the ISS?
They just sent a number of cosmonauts up to the ISS, and they were threatening on the 2 cosmonauts and 1 American that have been up there for a year that they were not going to bring back the American. And there would have been a crisis.
Yeah.
But now they're saying, well, they will bring him back. But they'd have to land in Russia. So it's a little strange. I don't know what's going to happen at the moment.
Yeah. I feel like, wouldn't it be great if we could all just be astronauts? Just have the mindset of the astronauts. They seem to get along up there, no matter what the turmoil is, cross borders, on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's happy in the ISS. Or maybe not. Maybe we need a reality show in the ISS of some of the drama that occurs up there.
I mean, I've seen, PBS just had another one where they had a year in space. They just show everything up there. And it's very cramped quarters. And to be up there for 365 days, if anyone's ever had a roommate, you might get a little stressed after a while.
Yeah. Be like, Vlad ate my sandwich.
Yes.
They're fighting over food. Who left the toilet seat up? All that.
Yeah. All those things.
Well, Elon got a chuckle out of this translation mess here. And shot out some emojis. So.
Yes.
Something I found humorous. All right. And then lastly, for the tweets and replies, we have Michael Sheets here saying that Equality Analytics found that U.S. space companies are poised to benefit from Russia cutting itself off from much of the global space industry, with SpaceX the clear winner in the launch market, exemplified this morning by OneWeb's new deal. What do you know about OneWeb? I'm not real familiar with it.
I just know they're a competitor to Starlink. They're a communication satellite company. They are launching a number of satellites. I think they're a British company.
Okay.
And they're using, I guess, the Russian Space Agency to launch. So now they sign a contract with Tesla, with SpaceX to launch them. So they have another way. And this article was saying that more and more companies will rely on SpaceX. And then Elon gave a response there where he was saying that roughly 65% of global launch mass was sent by SpaceX, which is the plan was, I should say. That's a lot. But now incremental demand might take that to 70%, so not a major change. So even with these new customers, it's a small fraction of their total lift. But this line below it is really had me fascinated.
Yeah.
That he just did quick math that 800 tons that they will launch, and the rest of the world is less than 400 tons, mostly China. So Tesla is just launching 800 tons. And then on top of that, I looked into Starship, and that's I think 150 tons per launch that they could do in the reusable form, which is what they'll mostly do. So that's a lot. And I think if the regular launch for even a Falcon is 16 tons and Starship is 150 tons, that's a big increase in the amount of capacity of cargo. So basically is a cargo ship going into the sky.
Yeah, you're talking like the trunk of a small car versus like a dump truck going up to space carrying stuff.
It's enormous. So very, very, his little thing just got me thinking there, which I think it was meant to do, but it's just an amazing amount of stuff they can handle. And they're basically saying that even, especially once Starlink comes on board, Starship, they can easily just handle whatever people throw at them from the existing orders that are in Russia.
Yeah. So, and then just an update on the engines for Starship, saying we'll have 39 flight-worthy engines built by next month, and then another month to integrate. So hopefully May for orbital flight test. So a little nugget of insight on timeline for Starship too.
And I guess that's confirming that the ship that's being tested these days with the setting it up and doing the cryon testing, that will not launch. It seems like the next one is the one that's going to launch. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I think he did mention that these will be new Starships. Where did I see that? I think it's down here.
He said that below. He said like the new engines right there.
Well, he also said, so Evelyn Arevalo responded, will Starship SN20 and Super Heavy Booster 4 still conduct the orbital flight or new prototypes? He says new.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess those ones that we saw yesterday with Tim Dodd, you're right. Those are just old ones that will go on display, prototypes, and they'll make new ones for the orbital launch.
Interesting.
Hopefully in May.
Woo-hoo! One day we will see those at the Air and Space Museum.
Yeah. It'll be an exciting spring into summer. I don't know. I'm excited about the rest of the year when it comes to Elon and the companies.
Yeah, I mean amazing stuff. We got big production. We have big space news, of course. Really interested to see how this evolves. And of course, Master Plan 3, Part 3.
Part 3.
So good stuff.
We'll touch on all the companies.
Yes.
Exciting times. All right, well, let's wrap it up there for what Elon said for March 22nd. And we'll be back with another episode of what Elon liked that we'll also post. All right, have a great day.